Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Going Guitar. We have Louis Capaldi, and I'm happy to present him here with a song called Survive. And this is a song about his illness and everything he went through so far. I'm happy that he's better, perhaps even back. That will be great. So anyway, let's go into this powerful song from Louis called Survive. And we do that without any capo on, just 5 different chords. So let's go into it. We're gonna start with G first. And that goes 3rd E, 2nd A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. We have next the D add 4/A. Alright. Sounds harder than actually it is. So what you're gonna do here is to play 5th fret on E string. I use my ring finger for that. And then 5th fret on A. That is my little pinky there. And then 4th D, open G, 3rd B, and open E. So that is basically this D add 4 chord, but we're not A thrown in there in the bass as well. So that is that. Next chord will be the E minor. That goes open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. Then we have a standard C chord, and that is 3rd A, 2nd D, open G, 1st B, and open E. And finally, we have the C minor. It's a bar chord. So you place the index finger on the 3rd fret. You push down 5 strings if you count from bottom and up like this. And then you need to add 5th on D, 5th G, and 4th B. So there you have it. Now let's go into the strumming. So if you grab the first chord G, that's how the song starts in the verse. You have a strumming pattern of 8 downs in total. So it will be like this. Okay. Notice I'm playing on the bass string sometimes and on the higher string sometimes. And you will stay on the bass strings, bass, mid area for all of these downs except from the 4th down and the 7th down. Okay, so bass, bass, bass. And then when you come to the 4th down, you hit that higher strings down here. And then you go back to bass on the 5th and 6th. And then on 7th again on the higher strings and back to bass on the 8th. And you start all over again. So bass, 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 top, bass, bass, top, bass. It's great if you can work like that. If not, then just focus on the chords and the strumming of 8 downs first, and then try to incorporate this playing style. So that gives us a great effect. It goes like this. Alright, so that's what we're aiming for now. Let's go into the song, and the first verse will be G, 1 string around, the D, A, 1, E minor 1, and C 1. You play that portion for 2 rounds. So let's go for a round like this. And next round. Alright, so 2 rounds of that. That's the first verse. Into the pre-chorus, that happens about 29 seconds in or so. We have a chord progression that is a 2 parts, 2 halves. So the first half will be to play E minor 1, C1, G1, and the DA 1. And the next half will be to play E minor 1, C1, and then the DA1 plus 1 down and a big pause. And that pause leads us to the chorus. So it really builds up for that chorus that comes right after. So the first half goes like this: E minor, C, G, D, A. And the second half, E minor, C, D, A, down, and the pause. And there comes the chorus. So that's down and the pause, that length of the pause there will be as if you would play one full strumming pattern. So imagine you play D, A for 2 strumming rounds, but you still just play 1 and 1 down, okay? The first down. All other downs, you skip them, but the pause will be as if you would play them. So that is the pre-chorus. And then comes the chords at 49 seconds in. I swear to God, that's the lyric. And I think I can go on the timestamp as well. I'm pretty sure about that. 49 seconds in. Anyway, this chorus now is also a 2/2 strumming, chord progression parts. We have the first half. It goes G2, then the DA2, the E minor 2, and C2. The second half will be very similar. It's G2, DA2, E minor 2, but then the split will be to play C1 and the C minor 1, okay? So instead of playing C2 in the end, you play C1 and C minor 1. And that's the chorus. Let's play through it. G2, DA2, E minor 2, C2. Next round, G2, DA2, E minor 2, C1, and C minor 1. And that is the chorus. And then you end with an instrumental part that rounds off everything. You stay on the G for 2 strum rounds before you start the next round. Okay, so that's the first round. The next round, very, very similar, actually exactly play the same. So no changes there as far as verse play, the pre-chorus, and even the chorus. Everything is exactly the same there. And when you play the second chorus, you will go into the bridge part. It happens about 2 minutes and 50 seconds in. And what you're going to do here is to play the second half of the chorus, which is the G2, the DA2, the E minor 2, and then the split of C1 and C minor 1. Just play that portion, and that will be the bridge part. After that comes the chorus, the final parts of the song. So what you're going to play here is basically one chorus play. Imagine you play the third chorus or so. But the start is a little bit different. You're going to play the first chords, G, and the DA with just 1 down. And again, imagine the length of the down there, because you have 1 down on the pause. The pause length will be as if you would play the 2 strumming rounds. So you're going to play G, and then DA. And then on the next chord, E minor, you start the strumming. And playing in the same way as you play the previous choruses. And then you just fulfill that, G2, DA2, and E minor 2, and C1, C minor 1, and you end on 1 down with beautiful G. And that, my friends, is how you handle Capaldi's Survive. Okay, a great, powerful song. If you want to play this one, it's a no-brainer. It's a guitar-ish song, very much easy chords and pretty straightforward when it comes to strumming. So good luck with this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to support me here on Gordon Guitar. Till next time, play tuned.